My name is Jennifer Turner, and I direct the China Environment Forum at the Woodrow Wilson Center in DC. And I've been working on a project for the past 5 years called Global Choke Point, in which, working with Circle of Blue, an NGO that's made up of journalists, we've been looking at the water, energy, food confrontations in the US, China, India, and other countries. And in our choke point work, we found out that in many countries, the water impact of energy development is generally not taken into account. In China, for example, coal production has been growing phenomenally over the past 20 years. But coal actually has a really large water footprint that until we went in and started doing multimedia reporting and lots of convenings, the government and research and NGO community really wasn't aware of that nexus. And since we went in and started doing our conversations and reporting, the Chinese government has started to recognize coal's water footprint and taking steps to address it. The United States also faces a lot of challenges in energy, water, food nexus issues. And for example, right now in California, which is under a very serious drought, it's impacting not only food production, but also electricity. Hydropower has dropped about 60%. So California is in a situation where they need to come up with new solutions on how to provide more water and use less energy. And so there's an exciting moment right now that, not just out of a crisis, but how better management and valuing of water resources can become a kind of win-win for both energy and food production. We've since started expanding our work in India. For the past 2 years, we've started doing reporting looking at what's the energy, water, food nexus issue here. And we've found some different kinds of trends. In India, because water and electricity is often free for farmers, it's increased food production, but at great cost in terms of energy. 19% of India's electricity goes to the food sector. And when we look at where India is going in terms of energy production, they appear to be following the Chinese model of wanting high fossil fuel coal, hydropower. But we discovered in our reporting that India is having difficulties attaining this kind of energy development, and the potential for its detrimental impact on water is great. But India, at a quarter of the energy production of China, is at a crossroads. In our choke point reporting, we've been having conversations with government, NGO, business, and researchers who are also starting to say, maybe India can find an energy development path that's better for water, which in turn could have positive ripple effects on food.